Hi guys, I'm Tanya and welcome back to my channel, The Donkey Business. Last Thursday, I posted a video of a bunch of things that you can watch on Netflix, and somebody asked me to post a recommendation on mystery crime thriller web series that I really like. So I'm not that much into series because it takes a lot of time. So I made a list of 5 movies and series which you can watch and has crime, drama, thrill, mystery, everything that you need. They are really good. I have personally curated this list for you, and it is easily available online as well. So it is like a perfect binge watch for you guys, and these are my recommendations. Also, next Thursday I'm going to be coming up with another content bucket, so let me know what kind of movies or series you want me to recommend, and I promise to give you the best. If you don't ask me to recommend, then I'll just come up with my own list and you might just find it a bit too much. So these are the recommendations that I have in the genre of thriller for you to watch over the weekend. So the first movie that I want to talk about is actually the only movie which is not available on any OTT, but I'm sure that you can easily stream it online, and there are chances that it could be available on YouTube as well, because it's a 1994 film called Disclosure. And if you have watched the Hindi film Aitraz is inspired from Disclosure. So just to tell you what the movie is about, it's about this happily married man who is accused of sexual assault by his ex-girlfriend, who is also now his boss. And the sexual assault can be true or false. The movie is about that. Honestly, when I watched the movie, I am a big fan of Aitraz, and I've spoken about Aitraz on one of my videos, and that's how somebody asked me to watch Disclosure instead. And I watched Disclosure, and the thing is that I did not like Disclosure that much. I found it a bit loose in the middle. I didn't find the editing very good. I mean, like, however dramatized and exaggerated the Hindi film Aitraz is, it still keeps you at the edge of your seat, and it keeps you hooked, and you're wondering what's gonna happen and who's gonna win the case. Is it power over money, woman over man, honesty? How is justice going to be served? But in Disclosure, I didn't feel the anticipation. It was very random. And I don't even want to say it's an old movie. It's a 1994 film, so it's not like that old as well. But Disclosure is a lot like Aitraz. However, I prefer Aitraz. But Disclosure is not that bad at all. So that is my first recommendation when it comes to the thriller mystery film. I mean, if you haven't watched Aitraz or you don't know about Aitraz, then probably you might like it, but I still found the movie a bit okay in terms of how they presented the film. The second recommendation that I have is a very cool Spanish limited series available on Netflix called El Innocent, which is The Innocent. And the series is so good. It's got like 8 episodes, and it's based on a woman and a man, and they're married to each other, and their past, how it is interconnected, and how it like gets them into a situation where they are both accused of double murder. But have they done it or have they not? The series is so good. It's brilliant. Like 8 episodes, I was just like, what the hell is happening? Especially at the end of every episode, there's like a jaw-dropping twist where I'm just like, what the hell just happened? It's that good. And obviously, I mean, like, you know, even when we watched Money Heist, there were a few things in the middle where we were just like, okay, you know what, this is unbelievable, but it still is so interesting. Even in this, there is like 1 or 2 times in the entire 8 episodes where you'll just be like, okay, now this is a bit too much, or this is something which is unbelievable, but it is not unnatural or something. Like, it's really workable, and you have to like kind of put in the story somewhere to connect the dots. But it is so good. The story is amazing. I was like, what's gonna happen? Who's gonna be the killer? Are they the killer? Because okay, they're not. Okay, I don't want to say anything, but it is so good, and it has like English subtitles on Netflix as well. However, I watched it in Spanish. It's got a good story, really good casting, editing is really nice as well. The story is good, and it's a very nice murder thriller mystery series called The Innocent, available on Netflix. The next movie that I want to talk about is called Midnight, which is available on Amazon Prime, and it's a South Korean movie which released in 2021. Now, this is a film for every filmmaker who wants to make thriller movies. This is what I call crisp fucking editing. Throughout the movie, I was just like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? Don't kill her, don't kill the mother. Oh my god, what is happening? It was so good. It's like a 1.5 hour crime chase murder movie. Okay, and the concept is so cool. It's basically got like 4 main characters: mother, daughter, killer, and like a brother. The mother and the daughter are deaf, okay, so they're dumb as well. And the killer goes around killing random people on the street, and the brother is the brother of a victim who's been kidnapped by the killer. Now this killer is killing random people on the street. Now he comes to kill the mother and the daughter. Obviously it's comparatively easier to kill them because they are deaf and dumb, so obviously they will not like react in a way where other normal people would react. But these two people chase the hell out of this killer, and throughout the movie I was so scared. I was like, please, please, please just don't kill her. It is so well edited, so well made. The music is amazing. The editing is like tuck, 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 so crisp. Color palette is good. The acting, oh my god. I was hating the killer, hating him. I was like, this is insane. There are like 2-3 scare jumps also where he just like kind of comes to kill her, and it's really good. It's available on Amazon Prime. It's called Midnight, and it's so well made. I really enjoyed it. I was not a very big fan of the ending. I think it was a little dramatic, but then sometimes South Korean movies kind of go in the whole Hindi film industry zone, you know, where it becomes kind of dramatic, but it's totally okay because I just like the last 5 minutes. But the film is so good. I loved watching it. You should definitely check it out before Amazon Prime probably takes it down. It is amazing, and it is definitely gonna keep the thrill, and it's just like 1.5 hours, so you can watch it tonight, tomorrow, whenever you want. You're really gonna enjoy it, trust me. It's so much fun. The next movie that I want to talk about is actually a Hindi movie which released very recently called Dobara, which is available on Netflix, and is a remake of a Spanish film called Mirage, and I have seen the original movie as well. Now I don't really want to compare both the films because Mirage was amazing, but honestly speaking, I'm not a very big fan of remakes because I just feel that we don't do very good remakes. We don't do justice to the original. But this was surprisingly really good. I don't know how to explain the story. Like, if you've seen the movie, even you wouldn't know how to explain it, but it's basically like somebody trying to save someone's life from the past and the present to the future and something like that. It's super confusing, but it's a good remake. It's gripping throughout. The end was a bit loose. I wasn't a fan of the end that much, but the overall film is really nice. The acting is good as well. You know, they have managed to keep you thinking throughout like what's gonna happen, what exactly is happening. And with the kind of movies that I'm watching in the Hindi film industry recently, I'm not very happy. I feel that this is a very different one, and it's good to see that they have done a very decent remake of a Spanish film which has done really well in their box office. So I feel that this is one of like the very different Hindi films out there on Netflix, which I think you should definitely watch because I finally liked a Hindi film after a very long time. So yeah, Dobara is really nice. It is definitely one of the very good films from the Hindi industry that I've seen in a very long time, and you should definitely check it out. It is available on Netflix and is also like a mystery crime drama film, so I'm sure you will like it. The next series that I want to talk about is available on Disney and is distributed by HBO. It's called The Outsider and is a mystery thriller crime drama series, and just season 1 is out. Season 2 I think should be filming right now or will start filming soon, but season 1 is really good. Honestly, I have just watched all of these things in the last 1 week, so I haven't finished The Outsider. Very honestly speaking, I'm still at the 3rd episode, but it is so interesting. It's gripping since the first like episode as well. In the first 10 minutes only you know what the entire series is about, but it's so good. I love the camera work. The casting is nice, the music is amazing, it's well made, production value is really good, the story is really good, And you know, like, it's so like bizarre in some moments where you're just like, what is happening? You know, like when you're watching crime drama thrillers, even your mind starts working and like trying to solve the mystery and what must be happening. So obviously with this also I was like trying to solve it, but every time I try to solve it, some bizarre clue comes up and I'm like, oh my god, this is not what's happening. And it's really good. It's at least really good till like the third episode, and it's got 91% ratings on Rotten Tomatoes, so I have high expectations from it. So I'm definitely gonna like watch the entire thing, but I wanted to talk about it anyway, so do check it out. It's called The Outsider and it's available on Disney, and let me know what you think about it. Also, if there is like next Thursday, I'm going to come up with a new bunch of recommendations. So if you want me to recommend you things in a particular genre, please let me know. I'll start researching on it from tomorrow itself, or else I have a few ideas, so I'll just like come and throw movies at you guys and sort you out for the weekend. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I will see you very soon.